was obviously changing his stance around a lot, holding you at bay. What can you learn from that next time we have to face a southpaw or similar?
Do you know what? It's probably one of the most tense I've been for fights. Selby, Frampton were probably bigger fights. I think it's because of how much pressure I put myself, regardless of the build-up in the week. I think the talk of going to the States and unifying the division, I got carried away with it all myself, and I was working myself up mentally. So I wouldn't say that I lost my head out like winning the first 2 rounds, but instead of just taking my time, and there were times when I was just switched on and I was figuring it out, and it were like his angle shots were easy to read, but then I get carried away and then I go diving in. So.
Well, you have successfully defended your title, so where next? Is it to America?
I hope so, man. I've beat Selby, Frampton and now Barry, and it's got to be another big one for me. It's got to be one of them other world champions, I feel like I've done what I needed to do to earn that right now, so yeah, it's got to be one of them. There's no one left for me to fight over here. I've done what I've needed to do over here, so next stop, the States, hopefully.
Well, the crowd will, I'm sure, be following you there. Congratulations, Josh. Still the IBF Super Featherweight Champion of the world.
I'll just say one more thing. RIP Chris Norton, knocker, blasting me there. Thank you, mate. Cheers.
Well, he's still the champ, and the crowd here in Leeds have got what they wanted, but Scott Quigg, Jamie Moore, and obviously Richie as part of the commentary team, that was nip and tuck.
It was very close, and it could have gone either way. I had Galahad nicking it, but you can't argue with Warrington as well, and deserved winner.
Yeah, it was an awkward fight. You kind of all thought it might be, and actually, was it more the fight that Kid Galahad wanted than Josh Warrington?
I don't think so. I think early on it was, and I think after the 4 or 5 rounds he decided, I'm getting tired now, I might have messed up here. I think he had a round off in the middle part of the fight, but every single round at the end of it I seemed to go, oh, it's a close round that. So I had a feeling that at the end of it the scorecards were real tight, but when I added my scorecard up at the end, I had Josh Warrington quite wide.
Did you?
I 8-4 or 9-3 or something like that, but I could understand if it was a draw or 1 round to Galahad. I've no issue with the scorecards. Either way, it was a close contest.
Is it one of those aggression versus, if you like, boxing IQ, Richie?
I think you've got to give a lot of credit to Kid Galahad. I thought he quietened the crowd. They obviously had a game plan to frustrate Josh Warrington, and they did that. The switch hitting for me worked a treat. I think I agreed with Josh Warrington at the end there about the single shots. Maybe I think Galahad probably should have put more in his work in terms of clusters of punches rather than the singles, but he did a good job tonight, although most of the crowd didn't like the fight, but he had to frustrate and he had to quieten the crowd, and he did that. A lot of the rounds were close, and when they're really that close they probably are going to I could see what Jamie's saying, they're going to go to the champion. I thought it was either way. I just had Warrington nicking it, to be quite honest, but it could have gone to Galahad. It's a close fight.
I also got the impression that early on the holding on the inside and the roughing up was a tactic, whereas as the fight went on it was a necessity. He had to hold on to Josh Warrington on the inside, so that was, as the fight went on, I started to give the rounds to Warrington because he was forcing the action.
He was actually stopping his opponent working. That's what Galahad was doing. He's frustrating and stopping Warrington, getting the clusters off.
Okay, of course we are pretty much done here, but the night continues because Paul Dempsey has the next few hours sorted for you because Tyson Fury is fighting in Vegas. Paul.